So I have discovered a site that I think I will do a video on at at some point. The Devil's Trampling Ground in Bears Creek, North Carolina. So I should switch my priorities to composing a ritual to do there, something very specific. Review the mythology there. But from the 1st of April, which was a Sunday, you'll see more about this on the Blonde Stranger and the Creek playlist. So 3 to 3:16 p.m. I meditated with the twelfth Enochian call. And this was during my 1:45 to 5:55 p.m. meeting with the Princess of Cups. And I had discussions with her before and after. And obviously we reviewed at night. And I read the Sarwar translation, Surah 17. There was an onion representing clairvoyance, garlic representing commanding, basil representing brightening disposition. And this was, she never smelt this. She didn't know where I lived for the next 4 years. Well, I guess she did find out the year in 2010 where I lived. But, oh wait, no. She still didn't know my address, my home address. So what did I discuss with her there? I put it in the account. But before that, I've watched Magical Egypt, number 6, Legacy. I listened to Pickthall Quran, Surah 27 through I don't know. And I watched Bible Battles and the Exodus Decoded. And I gave her an sort of like an initiate's packet. A translation of the scripture for this age, a notebook with my pledge to her, basically, with the symbol. I don't have it drawn here, but imagine you got a circle in black, an X across, white in the blank spaces, and blue. So I did this in a journal for her. I gave her a CD. Also with a bilingual with a bilingual reading. I gave her some symbolic stuff. Maybe a stone to symbolize something. Just a little thing. But she said a friend of hers got rid of it. She was upset, and she said later in the year, she said that when I see you again, I want another one. So, well, I did see her again, but I never gave her another. I didn't give her everything there, but so we started a sleep CD on My Music. Oh, on the 2nd, I started a sleep CD on My Music. I listened to Pickthall Quran, Surah 28 through I don't know. I watched Mysteries of the Bible, Jesus, Holy Child, some sort of lectures. The Enochian Key 13, 14, 15. Did I say the times that when I meditated when I got home and beforehand? 11:50 p.m., 4:25 p.m. I'm not sure what I meant by that. Obviously, I talked to her beforehand. I agreed to meet her in March. I was reluctant, but despite everything, I don't regret the meeting. The Secret Life of Vampires. I also read that. Surah 18. Something sent offer. Stringa Vulgaris. Okay, what is that? I don't remember what. My Latin's not the best. Flightbringer Zealdron. Parziba, Promise Keeper, Totokan. So what Enochian key was that? And then on the 3rd, I watched Magical Egypt number 7. Illumination. I listened to Bikthal Quran, Surah 2930. Watch Mysteries of the Bible. Jesus in the Galilee and the Conqueror, King David. Enochian Aether, Fire with the Scent Offering, Purifying. Okay, I'm not sure what that. I read Star Wars Surah 19. I went to the Jowla group about once a month. Sometimes they will, one group will come over from one area, and then you send a group from over to somewhere else. Usually, in a nearby state. Some people across the country, some people across the world. On the 4th, I listened to Saputra Prabhu track, Pikthal Quran, Surah 30 to 30 something. A Wildflower Scent Offering. I watched International Profile, Hercules, Power of the Gods, The Naked Archaeologist, Delilah's People, Who Invented the Alphabet, Knights Templar, Secret Lives of Jesus, Secret Wives, maybe. So the Enochian key 15, 16, 17 was part of my meditation for 10:31 p.m., 6 p.m. to 6:16 p.m. And let me get over there for number 5. On the 5th, I listened to the Tibetan Book of the Dead, Bikthal Quran, Surah 31. I keep intending to listen to more, but I don't appear to be. Read Sarwar with Surah 20. Obviously, I'm reading the Arabic and the translation. Jasmine, representing Aphrodisiac. I watched the 10 Commandments. Enochian key number 17 and 18. And one of the formulas that I discussed with the Princess of Cups, the Luke's and the Knox formula. Luke's is light, love, light, love, life, and you have certain gestures that can be made with that. And some would say, four gestures despite 3 letters. Same thing with Knox. And Knox are the gestures of man, woman, girl, boy. And you have negation, all, source. Other things go into that principle, but anyways, let's go to to the 6th of April, and I watched Sodom and Gomorrah, Jerusalem, Holy Deadly City, Secret of Jerusalem's Holiest Site, The Real Mary Magdalene, Jesus the Man. I listened to Bikthal Quran, Surah 32 through 34. Wednesday, 6:24 p.m., 11:56 a.m., 3:17 p.m., Saturday, 11:40 p.m., Sunday, 11:20, 6 something through 4:14 p.m., 6:19 to 6:19 p.m., Tuesday, 10:15 to a.m. to 11:12 a.m., 4 to 4:11, 8:30 p.m. So the author of the wheel, Kerr, the 20th Enochian author. And I started the sleep stee on Northarti, which 1423. Okay, I don't know what happened to those tracks, but visions that I had 17 years ago. So on the 7th, I listened to Vincent Price's Secrets of Magic and Witchcraft, Pickthall Quran, Surah 35 to 39, made a vanilla scent offering, and I watched In the Footsteps of Jesus, Golgotha. I went to a potluck and a lecture, and I listened to Shariat Ki Sugmad, Book 1 and 2. And on the 8th, I watched The Passion, Religion, and the movie. I listened to Pickthall Quran, Surah 40 through 45. I watched Mysteries of the Bible, The Last Supper, and The Execution of Jesus. Well, Jesus is 4 people at least, right? Banned from the Bible, 1 and 2. Sufi Soul, Me in the Mosque, and then there was a Plantain, Incense. Okay, I don't know what that says. I would have said plantain, but so on the 9th, I read Sarwar, Surah 21, through page 100 of Hafiz bin Hajar, Balaga Marada, Attainment of Objective. I watched Mysteries of the Bible, Judas, the Betrayal, Digging for the Truth, Copper Scroll, Saints Preserved, and okay. Silver Bells, is that the thing represented? Our cherry blossom, a lilac scent offering, something tranquility, prunus, cherry but blossoms this time, not the cherries themselves. Same symbolism. Cherry Ki Sugmon 3 through 10. Is it 3 through 10 that I listened to? Of 12 chapters. The Eckankar Bible. Pickthall Quran, Surah 46 through 49. And so on the 10th, I watched The Dervish Project. I listened to Sharia Ki Sugmad 11 and 12. Pickthall Quran, Surah 50 through 56. I watched Lost Treasures of the Ancient World, Japan. I watched Japan's Mysterious Pyramids. Decoding the Past, Countdown to Armageddon. Now, some people question some of these sites that couldn't have been done, since before the last Ice Age or during the Ice Age. And it's like, why not? We've been anatomically modern human a lot longer than some of these sites would have been. So on the 14th, I listened to Surah 57 through 114 of the Pickthall Quran. And Gnostic Lectures on Jung, number 5. There was an Ocean Scent Offering. I watched Ancient Mysteries, Blood and Honor, the first Olympics, Mysteries of the Bible, Heaven and Hell. I had a discussion with the neighbor. I meditated with the 20th Enochian Key, with him 6 through 6:24 p.m. was when this operation took place. And Cryptocrystalline Quartz was on my chest. And if I recall right, the sound of the birds sounded like some sort of dinosaur going off. See that sort of bluish not bluish, lavender sort of egg. But when you perform a ritual with the stone, sometimes you can feel the parts of the stone in the back. You can feel the differences in the parts of the stone in the dark, and you can tell where it is, even though you don't know where it is. And it's some interesting stuff. From the 12th, I watched Church of Hermetic Sciences, The Magic Solomon. There was a vanilla scent offering. I listened to Pickthall Quran, Surah 1, 2765, and 2760, 76 or 79, 31, 34, A at 34, 55, 67, 72, 84, 85 through 114. I listened throughout twice. The Gnostic lectures on Jung, 6 through 8. Real attainment of the objective according to the evidences of by who wrote that? I read the Sarwar, Surah 22 with the translation, Lionel, through page 205, the attainment of the objectives. I don't remember. Do I have that book? Anyways, from the 13th, this is the part, obviously, that you can question about anything here, or any further questions from my channel. So on the 13th, I watched The Church of Hermetic Sciences, The Dark Mirror of Magic, Exodus Revealed, British Black Mass, Sexual Ritual of the Occult, an edited version, Satanist, the Devil's Mass, Witchcraft in America, Behind the Crucible, and I guess I didn't finish the Edgar Casey film that I thought I was going to watch. Okay, I listened to Pickthall Quran, same portion as the day before. I can't really... After this one, it's bound to get more legible. Thurefiria, representing wisdom, Batsuela, so that was frankincense, success, clairvoyance, exorcism. So I was writing down a bunch of the symbolism associated with that. So on the 14th, I watched Digging for the Truth, David, another frankincense offering. I listened to the same portion as the previous 2 days twice. Astrology reading for Jane, when she was I listened to Pickthall Quran, Surah, the same as the day before, twice. And on the 15th, that Sunday, I watched Jerusalem Dark Prince, The Naked and What Killed Herod from the Naked Archaeologist series. I watched Unexplained, Psychic Children, Enigma, Miracles, and I started the sleep CD on the Great Courses Islam. And so on the 16th, sorry about the squeak of the shoe, I watched Joseph Campbell's The Power of Myth, number 3, Mysteries of the Bible, Jacob's Ladder. The Hero's Adventure was Joseph Campbell, The Power of Myth. The First Storytellers is number 3. Watch Mysteries of the Bible, Jacob's Ladder, Ancient Almanac, Cain and Abel, World Tour, Curse of the Goddess, Pele, or so they would have us believe. Lost Worlds, The Real Dracula. Dracula was like a serial killer, by the way. He's worshipped as a saint. Digging for the Truth, The Aztecs of Blood and Sacrifice. I listened to the same portion of the Pickthall Quran as the days before, Liber 15, the Gnostic Mass, the Aleister Crowley service. I read, it's not Aleister Crowley in the recording. I read Sarwar, Surah 23, and Attainment of the Objective, 518 to 585. That's a big book. On the 17th, I watched A Haunting, Demon Child, Mysteries of the Bible, Prophets, Ancient Almanac, Ancient Altered States, and even if we're dealing with pure stuff rather than this drain cleaner, paint thinner, surface cleaner, or even worse, brake fluid, battery acid, match stuff. Oh, I don't want to give you recipes how to make illegal drugs. But our brains and our bodies have over 50 chemicals that can produce every high that people turn to drugs for. And Decoding the Past, Edgar Cayce. Oh, what did I read? Same portion. On the 18th, I listened to Pikdal Quran, Surah 1 and 2. Aleister Crowley, The Great Beast Speaks, 5 times through that. I watched LDS Perspectives, The Dead Sea Scrolls. I watched The Secret Path to God and the Power of Love from Eckankar. The Naked Archaeologist, Fame and Forgery. And there was Enochian Key 1 and 2, 4 through 4:12 p.m. and 5:50 through 6 p.m. And there was a Red Coral, Flame, Chakra, Bones. Maybe had a touch of an experience there. Jasmine, Scent Offering, Wealth, Wedding, Sleep, Sensuality, some other stuff. Maybe I should do a fire base thing and show us scent offerings and throw a little bit in, tell you a meaning, tell you meaning, tell you meaning, tell you meaning. I have some stuff ready to do something like that, so maybe by the end of the month, something like that will be up. On the 19th, I read Surah 24. I listened to Giants of Philosophy, Friedrich Nietzsche. I listened to Pikdal Quran, Surah 3. I watched Rumi, Poet of the Heart. Maybe I should do that. So what do you think? Should I share an old... I don't know how old... I don't know if it's old enough to share this here, but Teachings of Rumi, abridged by E.H. Winfield. So I'm going to find that out right here, because I have read that. Me and Father have went over this, but as far as a public, there's another. There was a bigger volume. Oh, 1975. Nope, it can't be shared on the channel. And this, The Truce of Love, Sufi Poetry, and 1982. So no, I there's got to be something from Sufi poetry that I can share, but I share my own poetry. I don't need to share anybody else's. What was I saying? So the Enochian key 1, 2, and 3, 4:14 to 4:22 p.m. A lilac scent offering, peace of mind, gentleness, Jupiter and fire. On the 20th, I watched Hell, the Devil's Domain, Joseph Campbell's The Hero's Journey, The Trail of Jesus. I had a discussion that involved the neighbor and my father. Relics of the Passion, Love and Sex in the Hebrew Bible. So Relics of the Passion, Love and Sex in the Hebrew Bible. I guess I should do more videos about that subject, shouldn't I? I listened to Pick the Quran, Surah 4, Cult of Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft. I'm open to questions, whoever showed up. So on the 21st, I watched Art Mind by Alex Gray. Alex Gray makes some very interesting paintings. He did involve himself in the use of psychedelics, but one thing that I will try to do is live rituals and other sections is teach how to have some of these experiences without the drugs, because even the purest of the drugs, it's not, there's some damage to the system, and you may never reach a certain level again, and you may get obsessed about the experience you had and only have it, with the drug. And then people should learn how to have it without the drug is my main point. Lost Treasures of the Ancient World, America. Listen to Pick the Quran, Surah 5, Something Sent Offering. I read Sarwar, Surah 25, and I said Subha with Father, and I went to the discussion after dusk or before dusk or towards dusk. On the 22nd, I watched The Naked Archaeologist, Real or Forgery. I watched The God Who Wasn't There. They go a bit too far, particularly in the extra section, but I listened to The Land of Magic and said Subha with Father, after every prayer, saw 5. There was a breathgis at the masjid. Some things they'll try to start and keep them up. Some things they won't. That was one of the things that didn't quite maintain itself as the Sunday morning breakfast. But I don't know. They could be doing it. Okay, the 25th. I watched Mystery of the Bible, Heaven and Hell. I listened to Surah 6 and 7 from the Bikthal Quran. Said Subha with Father twice. I watched Lost Worlds, The Knights Templar, The Real Tomb Hunters, Snakes, Curses, and Booby Traps. Never got my, not really in the shape to do a lot of that. That's why I'm shaking in so many of my videos. So 4 to 4:12 p.m. in Nokin key 4, 5, and 6 was combined in a working. I read Sarwar, Surah 27, and through page 243, Attainment of the Objective by Edlal Ihkam. Is that his name? On the 24th, okay. On the 24th, I watched The Magic of Solomon, The Church of Hermetic Science, video number 1. Lost Worlds, Dracula. Lost Treasures, The Ancient World, Stonehenge. There was a jasmine scent offering representing material, objects, meditation. Subha with Father 4 times, which there's better live streams, but I thought it important to get this out here. So on the 25th, I watched Dark Mirror Magic, British Black Mass, Sex Ritual, The Occult, again minus what they paid the actors to do. Secrets of the Dead. Well, reading the script, the guy that reads the script, it's fine to read the script. Secrets of the Dead, the Bible, Accidental Archaeology, said Subha with Father, Naked Archaeologist, Accidental Archaeology, and Biblical something. Said Subha with Father thrice. I read chapter 3 of Meditnit Ma'at Wa to Father, which is my jumbled dreams I had for 5 days straight, but it's rather interesting. Not sure if I posted a list on the channel. I may at some point. I listened to Surah 8 of the Piqdal Quran, My Music, Jasmine Scent Offering, Happiness, Love, Urad Sarwar, Surah 28, AOTO, ATO, okay, through page 272. If I didn't share it, when I meditated with the Princess of Cups, I saw a triangle, a yellow triangle with a blueberry in it, and she thought that was funny. And I guess you could say it represented her in some ways. I'm not sure if, but you know, that look on her face, that was nice, and kind of, yeah. Anyways, the 26th, I watched Satanus, the Devil's Mass. I read Ma'at Wa, chapter 4 and 5 to a father. And I think I was sharing this with the neighbor as well, or at least I did it some year. Jasmine Scent Offering, something about austerity, Supah with Father thrice. The Great World Religions, Islam, track 1 through 48. I think there's 60 of them. Listen to Piqdal Quran, Surah 9. And on the 27th, I watched Witchcraft in America, Behind the Crucible, and I listened to Surah 10 and the Great World Religions 49 through 72. Okay, I guess there was 72 of them. 1 through 12. I don't know. I read Meditnit Ma'at Wa, The Words of Truth, 1, chapters 5, and I said Supah 4 times with Father. A Jasmine Scent Offering representing dreams. On Saturday the 28th, I listened to Surah 11 and 12 from the Piqdal Quran. I watched In Search of John the Baptist. And so we have Enochian Key 9, 10, and 11. 8:48 a.m. said Supah with Father 5 times. Glory to God. All praise be to God. God is greater than blank. I read Meditnit Ma'at Wa, chapters 1 and 2. Did I share that with the Princess of Cups? I think I may have. I listened to the Martin Luther King Jr. Khutbah that's broadcast on, what's the name of that channel that broadcasted in the morning on Sundays? I read the Sarwar, Surah 29, Supah twice with Father. I listened to Surah 13 from the Piqdal Quran, a Jasmine Scent Offering representing Aphrodisiac. I watched Love and Sex in the Hebrew Bible and Secrets of Sex, the Kama Sutra. People over-exaggerate. Chapter 8 is turned into a picture book, and they don't care about the ethics or the mythology or anything else. They just want to make a picture book out of parts of chapter 8. There are some issues, particularly in a modern sense, that you don't want. There's some serious legal, serious consequences for acting out some of the things, like in particular in regards to children, and some other things may be illegal. So we have the 30th of April, and I watched the writing of the Book of the Law, Nuit Hadith Rahor Kuit, and the comment in the intro. I have, on my Aleister Crowley list, I go over that, and I share my own comments, so I guess Center of Pestilence, but that's sort of something to, and obviously I've been to the meetings where this was gone over. I've, had discussions about this video, I think, with the next door neighbor. So I watched The History of Sex, the Eastern World, Frontline, Mormons, I don't know why there was so many Mormon documentaries that year, but Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Um, they're sort of Presbyterian, sort of Baptist. Um, uh, Mysteries of the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah. There's far more to Sodom and Gomorrah, or Sodom and Amorah, than, the homosexuality thing. Unless you're going to say that, well, they attacked the strangers. They were known outside of the Bible that this area was an area that people attacked the strangers, but, arrogance and some other issues could have been more serious things, obviously, to deal with. Uh, a jasmine scent offering, brightening disposition, is a symbolism that can be put to that. I don't worship herbs or stones or anything. They're used as offerings. And so attainment of the objective, page 342, Surah 30. Obviously, I'm reading the Arabic with it. But I listen to Aleister Crowley, The Great Beast Speaks, Surah 14 through 17 of the Pickthall Quran. Ancient Almanacs, Peruvian Death Cult. Yeah, I watched. You see, I'm watching some shows over and over again and try to get a sense of all the information there. Not just a handful of interesting things, but to really be able to know what I'm talking about. So it takes time to overgrow that. Unexplained Mysteries, Psychic Healers, Medinet Ma'atwa, chapters 1 and 2. What is there? Enochian Key Excel 11, 12, 13, 7 through 17, 17 p.m., 7:50 a.m. to 8:10 a.m. Oh. Okay. I guess that is it. So let me show the pages again. And I'm not sure whether May is going to be one that I get to today or maybe tomorrow. But I thought it was important to record this for posterity. I'm sorry my live streams aren't more scheduled, but okay, that's it for probably today. I'll try to do another church video this week. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do one, but I have some ideas, and there's plenty of churches. My usual Saturday programs. Yeah, I'll try to do a series of those on Saturday or Sunday. I'll. What else do I have? Still a couple more weeks till 1919. And that well, it's going to be the 1919th video of this channel. So I've